Well, now I'm going to do the Kempton symbols, the decipherment of them. And we will start by marking out the word dividers in the message. And there are 5 word dividers that look like arithmetic dividing symbols. So now we can suspect we have 6 words. So now we start with the first symbol, which is the triangle. And as we see on the wheel, the triangle is an A, so we write A. And then we should turn our cipher wheel only one step, because we ignore the crossed out triangle and the arithmetic symbol. And then we get an O. Write that. One step. Read the triangle is C. Turn once again. And the arrow is H. One more. The triangle is E. And now we have come to our first operating symbols, which are 2 symbols of 2 dots each. This means we should turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we read the triangle, which is N. And then we turn one step. And then we check the cross symbol, which is Q. And then we come to an operating symbol, which is 1 symbol of 2 dots. And we turn the cipher disk 4 steps for that. And then we read this symbol here, which is an A. So now we have 2 complete words, a or cuenta. It says a or cuenca, but the Q is actually a misspelling, so we should cross that and write T, a or cuenta, which means at 80. So now we're going to the next word and turn the cipher wheel one step. And we read this symbol here, which is a G. Turn the cipher wheel one step more and read the triangle again, which is a U. One more. And this one here, which is an I. So now we almost have a Spanish word here, GUI. But if we put in an omitted letter A, we have guia, which is a Spanish word for guide. And for this last letter here, we should turn the cipher wheel one step. And for the omitted letter, we should turn the cipher wheel one step more. And now we go on to the next word, and we read the parallel lines on the cipher wheel, which is M. And then we should turn our cipher wheel 3 steps for the 3 dots operating symbol here. 1, 2, 3. And then we read the next symbol, which is an I. Turn one step. Read the next one, which is G. And here we have a word divider. And then we have before that 3 dots, an operating symbol. So we have a word here. And then an operating symbol, but this is a false operating symbol, put in the sequence to make it harder to decipher it, and possibly also because of the hardship of creating a dual cipher, as this obviously is. So this 3 dot symbol here should actually be 2 symbols of 2 dots each, which means that we should turn the cipher disk 8 steps instead of 3. And then also 1 step for the omitted letter in mijo, which means corn or millet or maize. So 1 for the omitted letter and then 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we should read the X symbol here, which is R. And then turn 1 step and read this symbol down here, which is an A. So now we have reached another word divider here, and we have a word that consists of 2 letters, R and A. And that is not a Spanish word, but if we write an I in between them, we have a Spanish word that is ria. And this is a short word, but it means long, narrow sea inlet. And we also have a very special feature here because we have an omitted letter that is inside a word. And we don't turn the cipher wheel one step for that omitted letter, because if it was a rule, the cipher disk would get lost and we couldn't get the last part of the word. So instead, let's turn the cipher wheel one step for the last letter in RIA. So now we continue with the plus symbol, which is an S. Turn cipher disk one step, and we check the X symbol, which is a U. Turn one step. The symbol here is an M. And then the next symbol is a null symbol, which is no operating symbol or letter. So we turn one step for it, and then one step again for that operating symbol there. And the next symbol is a G. And then we have an operating symbol telling us to turn 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we read the cross symbol, which is a D, one step, and then the plus symbol, which occupy the same slot as the cross, and that is an E here, and then one step, and this other symbol here is a Q. And now we come to a situation where we actually have a word, sum ide. The Q is a misspell and should be crossed out for an R. So sum ider o. There's a middle letter here also, sumidero. For the last omitted letter, we need to turn one step on the cipher wheel. And then we have one symbol of 3 dots and another symbol of 2 dots. This means we should turn the cipher wheel 3 plus 4 steps. So we turn 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we read the symbol here, which is an F. So the full message reads, A oquenta guia mijo ria sumidero F, which means in English, at 80 guide corn, millet or maize, long narrow sea inlet, drain, F. And this actually describes a very intelligent way of how to stop the water traps to the money pit. If you put a corn or millet, maize into the water trap drains, which refer to the Cayman pit and the South Shore pit, the corn will expand by the water and plug the channels.